What's up, Janae? What, Jean? Canty? What's up? What's up, Crystal? Miss V? Divine Feminine Goddess? I see. Got Tori, the soul mentor. I always liked that name. The soul mentor. That's a heavy thing, man. That's a heavy thing. A soul mentor, that means, boy, you gotta be uncorrupted yourself. I love that. Taking on that responsibility. Good job. What's up, Leo? Goddess Keys. Okay, I said it right the first time. Okay. What's up, Natleen? Is Davis in here? Rich Roger, Miss PME. Lily Rose, what's up, darling? Much love, much love to Lily Rose Mystic 79. Hey, everybody, I want to bring something to you, right? I ain't doing no tarot right now. I'm just sitting up here and I was just going over the news and going over my day. I woke up and I had some I woke up and cooked me some bacon and eggs, not bacon, yeah, bacon and eggs and stuff, and I just had a complete breakfast this morning for the first time in a long time. I've been heavy on my protein, so I wanted a little something salty, fatty. So I'm feeling really energetic and really good. I'm gonna go outside and exercise a little bit to get some of the sweat, suck up some of the sun. But before I do that, I just felt the need to come to you guys. So now I'm gonna talk about this. The preserved body of this female nun that they found, this sister, this black girl, the preserved body of this female nun that they found, and how it's correlating to the times of today. Now, again, I want you guys to hear me good. And this video is strictly for my stone toting sisters, my higher vibrational sisters. This is for the black girls with this high vibration, these spiritual charts, these spiritual chakras open. When they eating the right food, they doing the right thing. They just all natural spiritually. They wearing they toad, they wearing their leakies, they wearing their stones, they meditate, they practicing self-love. I want you guys to understand exactly what's going on to my spiritual sisters out there. If you women out there with these spiritual energies and all of this beautiful spiritual ryatsu, if you guys can't realize it's time for you guys to wake up and take your feminine energy more serious, use a fool. You are acting on something so egotistical and so wasteful that a lot of you guys are going to miss the signs that the universe is sending you. Let me help you out. I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Sisters, for far too long, you guys have letting men, you guys are letting men, you guys are letting the powerful, you guys are letting everybody dictate how you run your life, how you run your body, how you run everything. Shit, I was one of them motherfucking dudes you let manipulate your ass until I grew the fuck up and became something beautiful for you guys to look at, be with, and expired with, to hang out with. But prior to that, I was part of that 99 percentile of men that looked at women as nothing but sex objects, shit they can cook and clean and do for me, or something to be fucked on and played around with. But as I grew and I became a grown up, a real man, and I understood that, that feminine energy is something so important. And the reason why a lot of sisters out there can't see their value, proper value, fuck me spending racks on you. Fuck me taking you to a goddamn fine dining restaurant that get the same meats and same food source from Cheesecake Factory all up to Chez Rose. Fuck that shit. When I say see your value, see what it is that you contribute to this planet Earth. See what it is that you contribute in a man's life. To see what it is that you contribute in your community and to your kids. So far too long, you guys have wasted that energy on suckers, on sucker shit, on sucker energy. You guys have wasted it. But now, right now, the ancestors, the spirits, your family, everybody needs you, woman, to stand the fuck up. Your black man needs you to stand up, black woman. The white man need the white woman to stand up. And they put their shit into play. Black people, we haven't put our shit into play, how we're going to support our man. These white women voted on this man in America, this country, at the expense of losing everything that the feministic movie has, the feministic movement has done for them, has put them leaps and bounds, got them out the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. They told that the husband cheated on them. They gave him child support when the white man was making babies across town, had a whole nother family going out to get a carton of milk and leaving. You know, that wasn't a black man thing to go get a gallon of milk and a pack of cigarettes and leave. That was turned into white folks, right? But the feministic movement put y'all in a state where y'all could run it. White women, they took off. They voted for Trump to set them back. That's how they implemented. And that, when Trump saw that, when all the alt-right and all these other damn people saw that they was losing the battle because their woman was going to fuck on other races, their woman was sitting up there, didn't want to get married to the husband, their woman experienced a little freedom, they reeled their ass back in by saying, you can't get abortion, you can't do this, you can't do nothing. Now pay attention now. They reeled their ass back in. They fired them from their fucking jobs. Not only 106,000 black women got fired when they ended DEI, there was shitloads of white women that got fired too. There wasn't CEOs, they was stepping down. Those wasn't secretary or a personal assistant. That shit went out the way. So now, listen to what I'm saying. Black women, the signs of the times are telling you all that it's time for you all to realize your worth within your community, within your culture, within your energy. There's no more competing with the white woman or the white man anymore, fellas. This is garbage. This is bullshit. There is no white man holding a boot on our neck, because if it was, let me tell you, if it was a thing as a white man holding a boot on our neck, then they wouldn't be so terrified or so afraid or so hard to gear up to take us off the planet or to put us in chains again. We're not subjugating anymore. We're subjugating ourselves with our mind. And the way they've done that, by they put our woman in a state that she don't even know her own feminine energy. She don't even know how powerful she is when it come down to it. If I tell you a black woman could set a trend across the whole motherfucking world, she could set a trend across the whole motherfucking world. I went to my daughter's graduation yesterday, and I looked at every woman in that thing. Every woman in that thing had the similar look. The long, curly, wavy hair. You know, they had on the jeans, shorts cut off, showing a little bit of ass cheek, but classy. And all I looked at, like, I looked over here, I said, damn, that looked like my baby mama. Boom, damn, that looked like my cousin. Boom, that, I'm like, everything was identical. Somebody started that wave, and it grew from Miami all the way up to Central Florida. I don't know how it looked in Jacksonville. More than likely it's like that in Jacksonville. This is the whole Florida, right? We set off trends. This is the same trend that Glorilla got. The baby hair thing and the curly wig and shit. Same thing Megan Thee Stallion came up with. And the Beyonce energy. I'm telling you, black women, y'all set the trend. If you guys know just how important you guys are to this planet, you guys will listen to me and you guys will straighten the hell up. You guys will get it together and y'all will take back the power that's so rightfully deserved to y'all, that y'all gave away to men. Y'all gave away to your boss. You gave it away to, some of y'all gave it away to your fucking children. What the fuck is a kid being your goddamn friend for? She's 17. He's 17. He ain't your friend. He your kid. And y'all done gave away all your feminine power to every fucking body here, let alone you done gave away your feminine power to the motherfucking goddamn cable man, to the milkman, to the mailman. Dare I say this without becoming a chauvinistic pig? You done gave it away to Uncle Sam, the fucking government, for public assistance and stamps and child support. You done gave away all the shit that made you the most powerful creature on the planet, black woman. You gave it away. But there's some redeeming hope because the ancestors are coming back. We have prayed. We have scribed. Your ancestors have prayed. They have scribed. The people that were locked up in chains, the people that came over here on boats, the people that was hung, lynched, displaced, them people prayers was answered, and it came in the form, and y'all missing it. It came in the form of an uncorruptible Catholic nun, black sister, that they had to dig up from Missouri. The lady don't have a blemish on her. They saying this crazy. That lady been in the ground 7 goddamn years in a casket, and she come back look like the day she was dropped in that bitch. So you don't, y'all ain't understanding what the Black Madonna is. See, I'm finna get into the esoteric part of this thing because I want you guys to get it, sisters. Y'all guys don't see what the symbolic of the Black Madonna. See, and it don't stop there. In South America, another nun, another mummy, let me call it mummy, another mummy came up and was found at a waste facility. A black female mummy. Where the fuck this mummy was? She wasn't wrapped in swaddling clothes, tucked away somewhere where the elements couldn't get to her. But she showed up at a waste plant. They dug her up out the trash. So she was sitting in somebody's house, mummified. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying on this whole spiritual nature. Black woman, because this is your turn to grow the fuck up, shine, and do your best. If all of, and this is a theory. Let's say that the ancestors are looking for a body. They're looking for the perfect body to come back to. They're looking for the perfect body to dump their consciousness in. But we so corrupted right now. We so corrupted with vice and drink. We so corrupted with television and the fucked up electro palette. We so corrupted by having different niggas, semens and dicks dumped up in yeah. We so corrupted by the energy of I can do bad all by myself. I don't need a man for shit. We so corrupted. Well, I'm gonna say we because I ain't no chick. You all so corrupted with this energy that the saints, the gods, the ancestors, they can't come back and re-inhabit your body because you are not in your pure feminine energy. You're not in your pure feminine energy. So they sending these energies back to an uncorruptible non-woman black, and she's dead. She can't be animated again like that. So they looking for somebody to download that spiritual power, that spiritual consciousness into, and what's gonna save the black woman, and it is what it is, get mad from a balling sister. What's gonna save the black community is one of these souls are gonna get inherited into one of these black spiritualist sisters out there. One of these uncorruptible sisters out there who know her feminine energy. And I ain't talking about the sisters that say, oh, I'm celibate. I'm celibate forever. I don't need a man. And man is fucking me. It's the wrong thing to do. I'm celibate. That ain't in your feminine energy. That's just you making a decision. Because a woman is made to lay down and have sex. She's made to give the body to the proper man. So all the women out there in my book that say I'm celibate forever, you ain't getting you ain't gonna be inherit you ain't gonna inherit the spirit of the ancestors because you don't want to birth shit. You don't want to make shit grow. You just want to be in your own ego. No less than a damn vegan. I don't eat meat. I don't drink milk. Okay, that's you. Enjoy it where you at right now on your journey. But a woman, a spiritual woman that's in her feminine energy, good Lord in heaven, Jesus Christ on the throne and Buddha sitting up there just playing a banjo with his ass. That woman can inherit the energy of the ancestors because the ancestors are going to want to come back and experience life. Going to see what you was doing, lady. So what's going to save the black community? Or what should be stepping up to save the black community is the spiritual community. Because black folks always been spiritual. We always had a connection. Hell, we let the TVs and television shows trick us out of our spot and say we give it to the goddamn Native American Indian. You know, they supposed to be the most spiritual shit on the planet. You see a picture of a wolf in a motherfucking Celtic spiritual stone, a wolf hooked on a stone hollering at the moon. It touches your soul and woo, he's spiritual because of the goddamn wolf. Ain't no wolves in motherfucking Africa. Shit. When the fuck a wolf gonna be on the totem pole in Africa? Shit, let alone Florida. But we done gave all y'all spiritual women had gave all y'all feminine power away. Why did I bring up the energy of the wolf? Because the wolf is symbolic to the moon. The wolf is the protector of the moon. Pay attention to what I'm saying. The wolf is the protector of the moon. And only thing, every time you see a woman standing next to a goddamn wolf with her hand rubbing, stroking it. That wolf represents male energy Domination, like the woman dominating over the man, and that wolf gonna make sure nothing protect. I mean, nothing hurts that woman, gonna always protect her. But y'all done lost y'all power. Y'all ain't even looking for your motherfucking wolves no more. Y'all ain't looking for your wolves no more. Y'all sitting out here ass out alone, thinking y'all don't need a man for shit. Y'all don't want to be in y'all feminine energy. Y'all have to be dykes, studs, and everything else, LGBTQ plus. Y'all have to be all this shit, and y'all losing your feminine fucking energy, black spiritualists. See, I ain't making no bones about it. I ain't throwing no punches here. I ain't trying to make a joke or no shit right here. But let's face it, your ancestors that we prayed for, that we fought for, that we throw all these candles and burn all these candles, we spin our ancestor altar, we sit up and prayed all these Orishas, these Santerias, and every goddamn thing else, and they hear your cry and they say, we need to come back and save the black woman. We need to come back and save the black woman because the black woman gonna save the whole motherfucking feminine energy on the planet. If y'all starting trends and everything y'all do is watch, monitor, and scrutinize, shit, what if you start doing something good? Then that shit is going to be watched, monitored, and scrutinized till you're going to create a whole wave and now put you back in your position of power. But you constantly let people trick you out of motherfucking energy, black spiritualist woman. It's up to you to say the black community. I'm sorry, it ain't a person with 1,000,000 degrees, $110 million in the bank is not gonna say the spiritual community because there's women out there, black women out there that got that money that don't invest in that community. They dress their kids up. They put their kids in private schools. They drink their mocha laka cafe from goddamn Starbucks, and they ignore your motherfucking ass. But you'll see a black spiritual woman sitting out there walking up to people in the store, reading their energy, sitting out there giving them spiritual advice, sitting out there saying, it's okay. Oh, I'm natural. I do this. I use this oil in my hair. Oh, I use this for my sanitation. Y'all gonna be the one to save the motherfucking planet. And all of these saints and spirits that's coming back looking to inhabit one of y'all black spiritualist body, you guys got to start making yourself incorruptible, making yourself incorruptible to influences online, making yourself incorruptible to motherfucking money, power, respect, and that type of shit, making yourself incorruptible. Stop going off fads and trends and shit. You got to start making yourself incorruptible. Because if they preserve the old ass nun, and they want her to get animated, but she ain't. That soul ain't in that body no more. Y'all got all these stones, crystals, magnetic meditation, grounding techniques, all that shit. You all need to do what the fuck you need to do. And you gotta need to pray for some of your ancestors to come into you and pray for the God to send down energy to come into you to make you powerful as hell. Y'all women need to start playing around with yourself. I'm just telling you. Some of y'all sitting up here going slap book ass crazy because y'all having dreams and visions and being haunted and hanks and ghosts, everything fucking with you. And y'all think the first thing y'all got to do is run to the goddamn witch doctor to get it off your ass. Stop running to the witch doctor to get these visions and energies off of your ass and sit with it for a while. See what it can do. See how it make you feel. Not because you're afraid, because that shit you're afraid of is change. And they trying to download into you, spiritual people. But you can't get it. Man, we are finna be in the mix of an ancestor energy war where our woman is gonna be the only thing to save us. And let me get on these sick ass women out here who hate men. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. And you know what? Spirit ain't gonna dwell in you a day and a half. What's gonna dwell in you is hatred and hell and whatever negative energy come. Because you cannot hate somebody of your own fucking race so bad and think that you're supposed to be blessed throughout the ages. Your physical will be blessed, but you think that emotion and that energy gonna get taken up to heaven and done when you looked at a black man, somebody that you could birth, your granddaddy birthed you, and you, I hate him. Same thing with these brothers that look at a sister. We don't care if you go get some white puss, some Spanish puss, some Asian puss. Boy, puss made to be fucked. That's the rule. You ain't hear me? But when you sit up there and you cast so much hatred towards your energy, your race, your ancestors, somebody that could have crossbred or you could have got with to make something more powerful than a little bit, you ain't going to enter the kingdom of your heaven, your ancestor heaven. Now, if you're just fucking on them and you like them, you marry, you fall in love, that's okay. I don't give a damn about people dating outside their race. But when you hate your race, that's the problem. And they have turned so many of our sisters against us to where they hate us. And they have turned so many of us brothers against them to where we hate our own sisters. We hate that melanin content. I don't give a damn if you look like a cracker of one of them damn saltine crackers. If you look like a saltine cracker, but you still got that black and yeah, you're still on our spectrum. We need to love you. We need to respect you. But we so sick in the head and we so twisted, we so corrupted that not even the spirit of the warrior, pay attention, brothers, I'm talking. Not even the spirit of the warrior can get inside your head to protect your community because you're so corrupted by vice, drink, drug, power, ego, all that shit there. We can't protect. If them white boys was to run down our motherfucking island right now, run down our road, run down in our neighborhood, only thing we do is got some switches and we gonna be firing loosely. A goddamn shield and a motherfucking bulletproof vest gonna stop 90% of that because you guys ain't thinking. A warrior will sit up there and fortify his fucking community. A warrior will sit up there and fortify his woman. A warrior will sit up there and put shit in place to make sure his woman can walk to the store without being fucked on, without being fucked up, that could come outside at night and have the kids play and be kids until the time for them to put them in the goddamn military thrones to be grown. But we so corrupt that we can't even get the spirit of our warrior inside of us. It's going to take the spiritual brother to get the spirit of the warrior. Now, I'm finna break something down to Yaz, to which you guys really ain't going to understand. But I know I'm going to piss off a couple Muslim Islamic blacks when I say this. And you know I'm an equal opportunity talk about them. The spirit of the warrior came down so strong because them boys got organized. They got spirituality. The black Muslims in America, the Nation of Islam, organized them brothers, got their head right, got them off drugs, got them out of prison, did everything, gave them structure, gave it all. Black Muslim, boy, y'all did y'all thing. Kudos, congratulations, 100%. And you militarizing brothers, and y'all put the spirit of a warrior inside of those men of the Nation of Islam. But this is where the ball got dropped. You only told them to protect the people of the Nation of Islam. You didn't say they need to go into the community where their grandma raised them. You didn't tell them they need to go into the community and stand guard in their own black community. You told them only worry about Islam and people of the Nation of Islam. Am I wrong? You tell me I'm wrong. And that's where you lost your grounding because you don't see nobody other to be protected other than the people who read from your Quran and your Bible. So with that being said, Spirit say, well, damn, we had a good start. We had a good run with these cats right here. Now we have to take it away. We can't take the energy out of them because they tasted the fruit of that knockout energy. But now we got to let them protect their thing. Maybe some will come back. Now we run over here to the Hebrew Israelite, the one that wear purple and gold, that's marching, doing same similar marches, just like the motherfucking goddamn KKK in the black community, the neo-Nazi, the Proud Boy, skinhead, them motherfuckers. They done gave them the energy. The energy that jumped in them, and them boys are more than willing to put life and limb on the line to point we have to go back to the same old Judeo-Christian thinking to set for our salvation. Do y'all see the big game? We have to go back to the same Judeo-Christian thing because they read out of the same Bible we read out. They interpret that motherfucker a little different, right? But them boys are willing to march in your city. Them boys are willing to stand up against white oppression and white tyranny. Them brothers are willing to protect your woman, they woman, the community, teach the kids how to box and shit. They are the ones that's sitting up there. But notice what I said. It's going to take the people of the spiritual conscious community to put a fight together, to put structures and shit together. So tell me something, my black stone toting, malachite wearing, copper covered brothers and sisters on the spiritual community that don't adhere to none of the Judeo-Christian thoughts and ideologies of the world. Where the fuck y'all at? Why we ain't forming goddamn militia groups? Why we ain't forming a spiritual police system to protect our kind, huh? Because I'm telling you, you all is where it's going to come from. It's gonna come from that black woman that know how to rub that castor oil on her ass and know how to coat her ass with cocoa butter and with coconut oil, I should say, and sit in the sun and cook and bake and be pretty and learn how to grind. It's gonna take you to come up there and get us checked, because the kind hand and the kind gesture and the nice smile and the natural smells and shit gonna come and hit us like a whip, and we gonna understand what pure godhood is. We gonna understand what pure feminine energy is. It's gonna take one of us brothers being out there musty, dreads in our head, low haircut, I don't care, big beards, sitting up there standing guard, hugging the kids, talking to the kids, high-fiving, teaching the kids a skill, and that woman gonna smell that pheromone sweat off your ass, and she gonna be like, nah, that's a real man. I could get behind something like this. But the media that hijacked our motherfucking masculinity and femininity got her to the point where only thing we can see is money, clothes, and hoes. Money, cars, houses, and shit like that. And that's all we can see. And that shit can be owned by anybody on the planet with more than what you got. 90% of the time, it's always somebody that got more than what you got. The spirits are looking for incorruptible human beings within the black community to hold the black community accountable and to fix the black community. So far, black community, we've been giving our fucking energy to these podcasters, these Charleston Whites, these Dr. Umars, these motherfucking Sharif Tahrirs, and all these other fucking names that's very hard to fucking pronounce when you get down to it. We've been giving our fucking insight, attention to all of these podcasts, these red pill, blue pill niggas, these motherfucking red pill, blue pill women. We've been giving our attention to that, making ourselves corrupt because they say a good sound bite. A good thing that we like. That motherfucking, the live talk podcast with all them paid celebrities talking about relationships for the past 5 years, they fucked up so much in the black community, they did their job. Then when all that shit come out and got exposed, all them bitches was fucking on each other at 7-Day Adventist motherfucking fuck fest. I didn't say it, they said it. It's new. We are being so corrupted by influence around the world and on this internet, we can't even get to our fucking selves. Women, and this is how bad it is. I'm finna break something down to you now. I'm sick of the shit. My baby girl just graduated goddamn high school, and I see what her mind is. Her mind is corrupted that she needs a man to love her, and she had her daddy in her life. That ain't a sign of dad betrayal. That ain't a sign of her mama betrayal. That's the sign of the internet, social media, being corrupted. Now my virtuous baby, I don't recognize her, but I love her and I'm gonna be there for her through thick and thin. That's my goal. That's what I told her yesterday. But get this, really, really get this. If you all can get out there and say something nice to each other, a simple, how you doing, sister? I love them stones. You're wearing them well. What's that stone mean? What's that crystal mean? What spirituality system you practice? What you adhere to? Teach me a little bit. What book I can read? If you could say something nice to one of those spiritual sisters out there and recognize the fact that she's been doing her job to clean herself, to get herself away from fuck niggas, and to get her away and to survive the LGBTQ community, you know what I'm saying? And she's still heterosexual, still spiritual, still by her business, still on her stones of meditation. Boy, you found you one. Still kind-hearted, still generous, still nice. You found you one. But the only way you're going to find that sister if you get out there and compliment her. You get out there and say, sister, you're doing good. I like where you're going. It ain't got to be you got to fuck on them. Pussy going to come. As a man, that's the one thing I learned about being a man. Heterosexual man, alpha nigga like me, well, Sigma man, really 100%, it's going to come, brothers. You be yourself and you operate in a king energy, in a masculine energy, pussy going to come. But we showing out with Glocks and switches and hurting each other. That's going to get you the most low vibrational pussy on the planet. Let me ask you a question. How many brothers done fucked the spiritual sister out there? I mean, a sister that was so motherfucking spiritual, you smelt her, you didn't smell no Summer's Eve, no Bath and Body Works, no Victoria's Secret. You smelled nothing but straight puss smell. Beautiful goddamn scent. That's the reason I twisted my motherfucking hair up now. Let me stop fucking with y'all. But listen. Brothers, how many of y'all done fucked a real spiritual sister who was aligned with herself and her chakra and she rock with you? Y'all smoke y'all joint. Y'all sip on y'all wine, homemade that is. And y'all go in there and do what y'all do, and it's a spiritual connection. The life just, things taste better, the air smell better. And you telling me once you experience something like that, you don't want to experience that again? So you do what you gotta do, brothers, and strengthen your fucking woman. You build her spiritual ass up. You tell her she good. You celebrate the spiritual energy of her. You celebrate a woman who walk out the door with a Carnegie on. You celebrate a woman who sit up there and put some clothes on her ass. She know how to be bouncing booty ratchet, smoking her joint in the house with a broomstick in her hand, sweeping with a chiming music. You celebrate that shit. But when she in public, she is as poised as she can be. You celebrate that. Ladies, let me ask you a question. How many of y'all have fucked a real spiritual man? Now let me back up now. Let me back up. Cause y'all will be like, oh yeah, I fucked one yesterday. He reads the Bible. He talks about Egyptian mythology. Let me put the perspective down because all that shit is fluff. Them hoteps, that's fluff. They got knowledge, but they not spiritual. Let me help you here now. How many sisters, how many of y'all have really given yourself to a man that was truly in his zone, in his energy, in his purpose as a spiritual warrior, protector, prophet, priest energy? I could say only a handful of y'all because y'all have been so corrupted to think just because they wearing the leakies and stones and animal hides and all this other shit that make them look mysterious. You guys think that's spiritual because he could put a bunch of knowledge on your ass. And y'all, oh man, he's very enlightened. He's very enlightened. Then when you go to the house, you let him lay dick to you, you realize he the same. Now he got issues with the baby mama. Now he got issues with, oh, I want to live my life. I want to do this right here. He done touched his soul with a good rod. That's so far in between and few. But I could tell you a lot of men that done had the essence of a goddamn beautiful, strong, spiritual woman that knew what she was about, that knew her worth, that knew she voluntarily gave him some or tried to get in a relationship. She was on her journey and she knew what she want. No corruptibility about her. But and listen to me, brothers, and I ain't trying to cash up the women. I'm telling you from experience. We men are the furthest thing from fucking pure on this planet, and we're not supposed to be pure. We are the one that's supposed to be corrupted as fuck because we have to do some dirty damn thing to keep our woman pure. But we don't do that no more. We rather sit back on our ass and fuck on everything. We fuck on low vibrational women. Wonder why you catch motherfucking herpes and chlamydia here and there. Why you got to get your ass down there to the doctor box and get a couple antibiotics in your ass. Because we just sucking and fucking on the wrong goddamn type of woman. Y'all ain't ready to hear the truth. Y'all ain't ready to hear the truth for somebody that done been there, done that. We'll see a spiritual girl and we will sit up there and try to corrupt her with our low energy asses. We ain't got a warrior bone in our motherfucking body. We ain't got a fucking strategy in our head, in our heart to strengthen our community other than having a switch and smoking a joint at the corner. Other than pretending to be super fucking spiritual to these fucking women. We ain't got it, man. So we are depriving these sisters of a true energy. And then when the brothers that really got it, that really knows his shit, when he come around, he have his pick of the fucking litter, right? He have his pick of the woman. Because they sense the energy in them. They seek to protect them. They sense the spirituality. That's why your preachers and your EFA people and all these mans in the spiritual conscious community, they can hang dick to 30 million women and still come out as a shining, glorious star. The preachers in the pulpit get caught up in their shit because they ministers up there. Them women gonna throw that pussy at them preachers. It is what it is. I was Christian once. But when the man come around that know himself and know he's spiritual and know he got it going on, man, he got his pick of the litter. He's masculine yet sensitive. He don't take no shit, but he gonna train and teach. He gonna make sure he rear your kids, whether they his or not. He gonna put you in your place when you out of character, but he gonna do it in such a nice way that you gonna understand he didn't mean no harm. When that brother come around, now he the bad guy because it's been offered to him so much, and it's his decision to decide what to take. And if he sample all of them, y'all will sit up there and put him out there and say, no, he wrong. He a corrupted motherfucker. No, he in his energy. He in that masculine energy. He in that spiritual energy, that true spiritual energy. And you women need to make better fucking decision of who you're gonna lay down with. Because at the end of the day, having multiple dicks and nut dumped into you is gonna diminish your energy and the ancestors, the spirit. Nobody can come into you and give you the power and resources that you need to navigate this nasty ass world who hates you, black woman. See, y'all ain't getting me, man, and I feel real bad sometimes because I feel like I be hitting on people's nerves and hurting their feelings, but I'm not trying to do that. I swear, I'm trying to have us see. So Baron, what are you trying to say in this whole speech? Let me rule it down. I could give example upon example. Let me rule it down for you. She said, "What, brother? Let me rule it down for you." Sister, the world, black women, because white women understand the assignment and they voted they white man in. They voted they white man. They voted for their white man to remain in power. They voted to go back in the kitchen to get things right. They did the whole Christian mountain Zionist type thing for the white race, white culture, white religion, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a fuck. Black women, everything on this planet, down to the way we men move, down to the way your children treat you, down to the way the court system handle you, down to the way the hair store handle you, down to the way the police conversate with you, down to the fact that where everybody look down on you, black woman. Everything is geared to make sure you're off your pedestal because you are the ones that these energies are trying to inhabit. You are the ones that these energies are trying to get to. You are the ones that the energies are trying to really talk through and give you the physical power, the spiritual power, the mental focus and clarity to change your nation, to change your community, because it ain't going to come from no other race of people. Now, granted, there's great spiritualists in every culture, every race it is. It is what it is. I ain't just saying black people the only fucking go-to. But what I'm trying to tell you, black people, you are the only one that has been praying hard enough and they heard your prayer and they sending you energy, but that energy is being put in the corpses of uncorruptible women like this nurse. Like this nun, sorry. It's been put into that and they saying, damn, we missed it. But it's some of y'all walking around here with power to move water, to heal just by touching, to smile at a man that's been having a hard day and melt his heart. And some of y'all are dropping the goddamn ball, spiritual women, because you know that the energy that you bring, you don't let the social media say, oh, there's men out there that'll suck your energy like vampire. They'll corrupt you. They'll do this. Don't let a man pull on your energy. That's what y'all made for. It is what it is. See, I'm going to tell you the truth, woman. I love you just enough to tell you the truth, black woman. That's what the fuck you made for. You made for us to pull on your energy, because if we can't pull from you, how the fuck we going to protect you? How the fuck we going to know ourselves? How the fuck we going to know what to do and when to do? Because women, just to be totally honest with you, men are very fucking slow. I'm a man. I'm slow. I know your anger. I can match it. I know violence in the street from other people. I can match it. But I don't know what it takes to make you love me. I can give you money because that's what everything been said. I could put you in a nice house. I don't know what it takes to make you love me until you show me, until you give me. So a woman giving me a nice smile at the grocery store, giving me a nice smile and saying, good day, brother, you looking good. You got this. God got you. I got your back. I love you, black man. Love your brother, son. That shit makes me invigorated and powerful. Because if I was to see that woman getting harassed or anything and she said that kind word to me, you damn right I'm going to step my ass up to the motherfucking plate. Because she didn't have to do that for me. She didn't have to pour life into me. So yeah, I got a right to do that. That's my God-given goal. I don't got a right to sit around and put life on the limb for somebody that think I'm disgusted, that I'm disgusting. No, you handle your business. Call your daddy. Call your brother now. Stop letting people corrupt your feminine energy, black woman. Stop it. You was made to pour life into the world. Pour life, compliments, good kind gestures, feeding the needy, doing your spiritual prayers. Y'all get together. Even let's say, I just want to have a conversation. Now, women, let's say the women that's in the secular world. Let's get off the spiritual women right quick. Women that's in the secular world. Now, if I know one thing about a secular woman, they do pray before they go to the club. Well, the majority, back in my day, I'm Gen X. These women used to sit up there in my mama's house and pray before they went out there to the club to go get fucked on, talk to, go to her grandma. And though she didn't want them to go to the club to join this shit, she would come out there and hold hands in my family. Pray that all of them make it home safe, that they don't get drunk and taken advantage of, that they look out for one another. In Jesus' name, amen. They'll pray, drop them hands. They'll go out there and do all kind of debauchery shit in that club, but 90% of the time they came home, right? So for my secular women out there who in the club, drinking, bottle popping, pussy popping, whatever you want to call it. How many of you, and this is something you can do if you ain't doing it, how many of you guys get together in your house before you go outside to enjoy your weekend, your evening at the club or whatever vice you like to do? How many of y'all sitting up there holding hands and praying, form a connection with each other? How many of y'all sitting up there saying Buddha, Allah, source, spirit, nature, ancestors, fairy godmother, Toto the dog? How many of y'all sitting up there praying to something bigger than your protect the energy that y'all in, y'all good vibes and shit, to make sure they bring y'all home safe, to make sure y'all ain't catching no diseases, to make sure y'all don't lose y'all motherfucking tongue and get your head knocked off for discernment and clear head, clear mindedness, and put your ancestor angels around? How many of y'all do that before y'all go to the clubs, before y'all go out to the cookout, before y'all go to the trail ride? How many of y'all do that? I can tell you one thing. When a group of spiritual sisters come together for them mimosas, when a group of spiritual sisters come together for them song bowls and all that shit, and to do their ashe magic, and they come together to lay down and cry on a mat and go crisscross applesauce and talk about their spiritual encounter, I guarantee all of them pray and they make it home just well. 90% of them make it home good, healthy, clean, and they got something to live for. They got something to think about. So for my secular woman, before you take your ass to the club with your girlfriends and your friend girl, how about y'all take a time to pray? I don't give a fuck if y'all out there and y'all believe in Jesus Christ. Pray to his motherfucking ass. Pray before you go out to that motherfucking club with your girlfriend, because some of them bitches stab you in the back. Pray. Just pray, say a prayer. Lord, bring us home safe. Allah, bring us home safe. And I bet you out of all them girls that go into the crowd, whether it's 3 in the crowd, 2, 3, whatever, one of them gonna pray to an ancestor. One of them gonna say, I hope my grandma protect me. I hope my granddaddy protect me. It's gonna come out. That spiritual energy gonna come out. And when that spiritual energy come out, it's gonna circle and go for y'all ass. And y'all gonna have a good fucking time. So normalize women going you before you go out to the club praying to some deity that you and your family believe in for your protection. We ain't doing that no more. God damn it. I'm telling you guys the truth, man. I'm telling you guys how to work it. This is how you stay uncorrupted, women. This is how you stay uncorrupted. Well, back to what I was saying. Let me bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back to my black spiritualist women out there. I am 100% in belief that you all gonna have to be the one to save us blacks. You're gonna have to be the one to save us foundational black Americans, us Caribbean black Americans, us Nigerians. I don't care. Y'all gonna have to save our ass. And the ones that can sit up here and be uncorrupted, that can stand in your power, stand in your feminine energy, know that you are a woman, that you ain't sitting up here on this celibacy kick. You do the celibacy kick to get yourself together, but the ultimate goal is to find you a divine counterpart. That's the ultimate goal. It is what it is. For the spiritual women out there that's still heterosexual and know that she want a divine partner and know her worth, stay in her feminine energy, don't get out of pocket unless she have to, or call some man to get out of pocket for her ass so she can stand up feminine energy. You all gonna have to save us. And it's only a handful of you guys out there. It's only a handful. But I'm telling you now, Spirit is looking, your ancestors is looking, God is looking for an uncorrupted black woman to empower, to be the voice of us, to be the nature of the man, to give us masculine ass male energy, long dick having Negroes, something to ascribe to, something to protect, something to preach to, something to instill our wisdom. But it ain't gonna come from no girl that want $1 billion burqa bag. It ain't gonna come from nobody that want to drive a Range Rover and want everybody to see who she is, want everybody to see who she with. It ain't gonna come from the party starter, the club hopper, the motherfucking Nat. You'll be surprised though. Listen, I still think that it could come from a girl that's in a strip club shaking her ass, a girl that's in a strip club doing a job, doing a debaucherous ass job to make ends meet, to get her way, to get herself through school uncorrupted. She know what she got to do. She got to sit up there and she knows she got a body. She got to work it. It's that the energy can also come from that, because a woman oftentimes have to do what they don't want to do to get where they need to go. That is power. That is a mental power out of this fucking world. To sit up there and have these men grab at you, touch on you, look at you as an object to get some money, dance and shit, get your body done, spend money here and there. That is uncorruptible thinking. It's when you get the money, you become corrupted, because you ain't let no nigga take you off your spot. You let the money, the fame, the ideology, the podcast, the all that other shit throw you off your fucking spot. Then you get corrupted in the spirit, say, I can't fuck with her because she is about money now. And let me jump on these stone carrying sisters that I love so much. All natural sisters that I love so much. These powerhouse sources is not finna drop energy into your asses either, until you learn that being uncorruptible is also meaning don't go get you a podcast and you downplay everybody else on the planet. You don't have to worry about what a Spanish fucking woman is doing. You don't have to worry about what a white woman is doing. You don't have to bad talk any other race. You just have to up talk your race. You just have to build up your conscious spiritual community. You're supposed to have a nice, kind word, beautiful saying. Your energy need to be beautiful. It ain't got to be Becky with the good hair opposing you. It ain't got to be somebody that a black person that's in the same motherfucking spiritual energy as you. You ain't got to talk about her being Santeria, this one over here being Brujeria, this one being Voodoo. That ain't it. You're corrupted by ego. You're corrupted by ego, and it ain't gonna get into you. You see the blueprint I'm trying to tell you? You see the blueprint I'm trying to tell you, people? Our black community will be saved by the black spiritual women, the ones who are uncorruptible, who understand. Not because you in your ego, you want to be the prettiest stone toting motherfucker out there. Not the one that sit up there and I don't want to fuck or have sex with men because they are bad. You can't get nowhere with that hatred. The people that say, hey, I done did my sabbatical, I done been celibate, I cleared my body, I purified my body, now I want my divine counterpart. And the energy is going to say, oh, they want a divine counterpart. Let me align these good men that's in her energy along with some of the bad. They come and you got to use your discernment. And you choose the best fit for you. Not that super duper six pack, tall, good looking nigga that got it going on and you know he got a little couple troubles. That's you corrupting yourself because you're bringing in corruption. You get that brother that you go for, that brother that's on your wavelength, that brother that see you, that wants you, that understand his role, that's going to come in and build you up, keep you safe, keep you protected, as long as you do your part by giving him the good word and keeping his house clean and keeping the energy right and talking out your problems and understanding this man fight and struggle to keep you and your kids safe. Spirit gonna align y'all to the point where goddamn it can't nothing break it up. But Source wants you spiritual sisters out here to save us. It ain't gonna come from the bottom popper. It ain't gonna come from the lady driving the Range Rover. It ain't gonna come from the pastor's wife. It ain't gonna come from that. It's gonna come from these spiritual sisters out here that done changed their life, that done been there, done that, that done hooked and whole, done sold and all that stuff, that done been the fighter, that done been the tooth chipper, that done been the prison woman, that done got out, and she is doing her thing. And she is in her full feminine energy of passion, love, and nurturing. 100%. Spirit is looking to download energy and money and ideas all into your ass. But you're constantly sitting up here not doing that because you're being corrupted by social media. You're being corrupted by dudes you done dealt with that you know you shouldn't have dealt with, and they done made you slap ass fucking crazy, done took you off your throne. You're being corrupted. Now, if I don't tell you guys nothing else on this channel, this is out to my spiritualist black sisters in effort to save the black community. Please do this for me. Search your hearts, search your minds, search your energy, search your fucking spiritual team, search your brothers, search your sisters, search your boyfriend, your baby daddy, search your fucking kids, search your mama, search your daddy. Just search everything around you, make a list, put that shit in perspective, put it in boxes, take this away from you, pull this one close to you, take that away, and you create the uncorruptible version of yourself that you know that a bitch can't tempt you with nothing. You know nobody can get in. And you manifest and you pray on that for the next 6 months. You manifest and you pray on that for the next 3 days. You manifest and you pray on that for the next 5 minutes. You do that and watch how your life change. Because this energy, I can't give you this energy. This energy is coming from the spirit, your ancestor source that's trying to break through this fucking glass plate and empower you to save us to the point where they had to dig this motherfucking lady up and she uncorrupted. That shows you right there. I'm not a Catholic. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. But that lady had no blemish. The day they put her ass in there, the day she came back looking, they finna get this woman sainthood. Probably gonna cut off pieces of her body and put them in gold and glass and hide them because she the saint. That's you. She came back as a black Madonna talking to you to tell you what to do, to tell you how to be. That lady probably was all kind of crazy shit back in the day before she joined that nunhood, but she became uncorruptible. And in death, the spirit came back to get into her, but she was inanimated. So a lot of y'all spiritual sisters are missing the fucking mark because y'all allowing this spiritual shit to go to your head and you're being corrupted by the look. You're being corrupted by the compliments. You're being corrupted by low-level brothers who sit up there, damn, I know she all natural, she pure, she probably, you bathe in a tub of juices and berries and shit, and I know she ain't got no toxins and she eat right and all that shit. We want that energy, but we come up there nothing to slide dick and corrupt you because we ain't right in ourselves. So sometimes, brother, you got to recognize and realize if a sister is on her spiritual journey and she doing real good, you got to keep your dick in your pants, man. And you got to support that woman's spiritual journey until it's time for her to choose to deal with you on that level. I just got a thought process in my head. Y'all, forgive me for talking and speaking my mind. Y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all just fuck it. Y'all just gotta forgive me. Cause I see the beauty in the system. I see the beauty in all these sisters. I see the beauty in it. God knows I do. I see where I went wrong. I see the fuck shit I did. And if I could talk to y'all and talk to my brother and confess my sin and say I got y'all back and I want y'all to be happy, and Lord knows if you treat me right, I'm going to treat you right. I feel it in my heart and I want it to be that way. So by all means, sister, go on your spiritual journey. Don't let the ego of this journey corrupt you. Don't let the heartbreak and the heartache that you've experienced in your life tell you there ain't no good goddamn men out there. Don't let the arguments and fight that you have with your kids and your ex-husband sit up there and make you want to smoke your brain away, make you want to drink yourself to death. Don't be corrupted. Don't turn into a savage bitch to hurt people and all that shit there. Don't do it. Because the ancestors are looking for one of you guys to save the fucking planet. They're looking for you. Spirit, God, source, whatever you call it, they looking for one of you black spiritual sisters to save the planet. And if you guys can remain in your feminine energy, uncorrupted, they're going to download so much power and resources and information in you. You can cash your own chips in your own book. All right, I'm done talking. Let me read some of these young comments. Y'all gonna be okay. You just need time. You goddamn right. I know y'all gonna be all right. Hell, daughter of Tai Maraha. Nice name, Tiamat. Oh, I like that. I no longer deal with anyone on a sexual level. I am a magnet for narcissists. Aren't we all? Well, shit. A man will have to show me consistency. There you go, sister. Now you're talking. Consistency, who he is for a while before I give him a chance. I do not care for the material. There you go. That's the start, ladies. Listen to what she's saying. Make us men show you consistency. Make us men show you we serious about you before you sit up there and put your energy into us. I like women. I like a good old fashioned screw too. I like a hold and a touch, and I like to walk beaches and parks and shit. I love that. But if you don't think I'm worth the motherfucking salt, tell me no, you ain't ready. I gotta go re-examine myself. Sister, you talking right? All your sisters out there doing right, and you see how she say she cut it off for a little bit, but she's still in her feminine energy. She still. Listen, don't throw away your whole motherfucking feminine energy all because in the pursuit of a spiritual energy that never gonna come to you. You may find peace, but you're not gonna inherit anything that the gods or ancestors got for you. Thank you, Judith Douglas. Appreciate you. Lily Rose Mystic. I love seeing Lily Rose Mystic. Lily Rose Mystic be rocking with me, boy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm scrolling down the list on some of these comments. When I try not to look at the comments because the trolls come in and they'll say a joke and I'll get thrown off. But people, listen here. What Crystal saying? I tried a few years ago, but because I couldn't be controlled, they tried unaliving me. I'm still here though. Damn. And that's another thing. Sisters, I ain't know there was men out there with such fragile egos that if you tell them no, they would pull guns on you, they would pull knives on you, try to hurt you. Listen, I thought it was a myth because it didn't come out in my wheelhouse or any other men I hang around. You sell us, we shoot our shot. Hey, you look good. You know, you got time to talk. You in a relationship. I like you. You look good. No, I got a man. I ain't into men. Someone would even lie and say they gay. I know how to walk away. Okay, cool. I'm good. I'm good. You be good. Be safe out there. Man, I beat your ass, hold you disrespecting me. One nigga pull a gun on one in the video. Give me your number. She had to give him a false number. He knew the number gonna be false. Just an ego trip. So y'all women are surviving. Y'all are being corrupted by the bullshit out here. Y'all take your time, get to know somebody, but I need that spirit of the divine helper, the divine of the savior goddess, the most high feminine energy to come into y'all and make y'all uncorruptible. I'm serious. Because the uncorrupted woman, boy, you got my 100% protection and respect. I'll put it on the line because I know the long game is better than the short game. Lady Rose said, I've been working hard on my feminine energy. Everybody, ladies, I'm just letting y'all know that nun from Missouri is incorrupted. No blemish, no decay, no nothing. Only reason she like that because the spirit looking for an uncorrupted woman to get into. That's the Black Madonna. You all are the Black Madonna. Your black spiritual asses. So step into your fucking power. Keep your feminine energy. Don't if you're on the celibacy kick, make it celibacy. Don't make it I'm off dick forever. You need a divine partner. It's a duo. It's a duality. Yeah, he just say I'm working on my. What's up, first lady? Everybody, I'm just passionate, and I have so much going on in my old peacock up here, my old peanut up here. If I shake my head, you can hear it rattling. A little bit of brain that I do got, you know, a little bit of brain that I do got. It's some up here, and I just be wanting to talk. It be rattling around. I have to go say something to cool it down. Miss Lady, let's not be drastic bearing forever. Hey, just take your time, keep your coochie to yourself until you get your stern, get your reserve build up in your Ryatsu, and then you go out there looking for somebody to give it to. That's all I'm saying. Shay Ying, do magic works knows when a victim is innocent? Yes, they do, and they will backfire on your ass if you put it on that innocent person. So you need to have very much clarity that that person has done something to you or plan to do you something. A lot of people got a lot of bad luck in their life because they done put bitches in pots that was just in their feelings. So y'all be careful. Thank you guys for enjoying the live. I agree. We need each other. Just has to be the right one. Until then, my vibrator. I hear that, baby. Everybody use. You know what? Speaking of vibrators, that was just one vibrator. I've been trying to find that vibrator online forever, y'all. I'm finna be G, which I'm finna put you in my bedroom right quick. I've been trying to find this vibrator online. I found one. It's like a little bunny rabbit. It has two of the little flaps that you, like a little bullet. You put the little sleeve on the little bullet, and it has two of the little rabbit ear flaps in it. Brrr. Now, about 15 years ago, I found this vibrator. It had three of them bitches on there. Three of the click, and it was really jellyish, not hard, not that hard rubber, the jelly rubber. And you put it on that bit on the box. It was called the Click Tickler 3000. Now I've been googling that bitch forever and I can't find it. They took. I went into the sex store. I say, man, where the Click Tickler 3000? You know, I say I'm expecting to pay good money for the bitch because it was the bump her ass to prosperity thing. Woo, boy. That man at that store said, boy, they stopped making that motherfucker years ago. They said it was too popular. They had to stop making it because people was literally like, well, the lady and the man in the sex store on OBT, they said that they had to stop making it because men was purchasing it more than the women because that was our secret weapon. Because we work your ass over with that Click Tickler 3000 for 15 minutes. Then we hop on top of your ass on top of longevity and girth and length. A done deal. They got that bitch off the market. I'm so glad they got 3D printing machines. I'd be glad when they could 3D print some rubber one. Boy, I got the schematics in my head. Man, 3D print me this bitch right here for my own personal use. Y'all coming up here trying to be my wife, trying to be my lady. You want to bump your ass up 15 minutes with that Click Tickler 3000 on your ass and then work you over. Bet you ain't gonna leave that house. Hell, you ain't gonna want me to leave the house. I'm petty. Am I bearing petty too? Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I gotta make y'all laugh. Y'all know I gotta say some debauchery shit to make you laugh, man. Cause oh shit, spell work done. I've been doing spell work. It just clicked over. It's done. Say be like a backpack on your ass. Just use your own tickler. No, man, my fingers get fucking tired. I'm 48 years old. I ain't got time to be doing that shit, dog. That's my texting finger, my remote control finger. That's my drinking finger, my beer drinking finger. No, that machine work it over. The Click Tickler 3000, they don't even make the bitch no more. It was clear on the box unless it went into a whole nother dimension. Then with CERN, I can't stand CERN for that energy alone. They replaced the 3-prong with the 2-prong. Fuck CERN. The best sex toy out there. Stupid CERN. I probably had a recall. Yeah, boy. That motherfucker, boy, with that, I was a wizard with that bitch in my hand. I was a wizard. Now I'm all responsible and conscious. Now I got a bigger fight than trying to fuck. So heavy is he who wear the crown. Heavy is the head who wear the crown. Y'all just gotta love me. That's all you gotta do. They had to take it off the market so women would leave. Oh my God. I hear that. And that's what I used to use it for. And that's what I used to use it for Tiamat. That's exactly what I used to use it for. Right before, you know, so before I get off this thing, I'm finna go because I got you here a little longer. You know, I like to show you that just because I'm spiritual and that because I'm working on my inner nature and all that stuff there, I want to let you know I still live in this world and I still got a sense of humor. But let me tell you something, man, and I'm finna be 100% men and women. This is real. Pay attention. Foreplay is nothing. Foreplay is totally designed for sex magic. When I'm down there biting on your ass, doing what I gotta do, using that Click Tickler 3000 on your ass, and you getting that vibration and you getting that energy, that ain't nothing but sex magic manifestation. And only thing you supposed to be thinking about, I don't give a fuck if you rubbing your hand through my dreads. I don't give a fuck if you slapping on my bald head. I don't give a fuck if you thinking about Alf or Smurf and a dog with a bikini on. I don't care. I want you to be free. Don't worry about me. I'm doing my motherfucking job. I want your ass to think about all the beautiful bright lights, the aspirations that you have, woman. While I'm down there biting on your ass and working you out with my toy, foreplay energy. Do your thing. Imagine yourself. You ain't gotta be worried about me. I ain't that type of dude. Be on your best mindset, your best concept, the best version of you. And every time you have foreplay and you do that, I guarantee your life gonna change. Women, when y'all down there at the stick, don't be worried if a brother look up at the air and he got to look down at you. We don't want to look at your face when you doing that shit. We want to manifest too. So let us look around. Let us scratch and crawl. Let us punch you in the throat under our leg because it's so good. And let us just have our fucking time to manifest. That's when you should be at your most selfless. You working on me, enjoying me. I'm working on you, enjoying you. And you manifest what you want. Then when y'all get them uglies together, that manifestation is on the front and back of our brain and we got the same energy going. You don't think something gonna happen? I ain't got 6 fucking children for nothing. How y'all doing out there? Let me stop talking. How y'all doing? Do you love me? Everybody, but all jokes aside, do y'all see the concept I'm trying to bring to you? Do you see the energy I'm trying to bring to you, black women? Y'all spiritual black women, some of y'all are so powerful right now. It's just that you guys haven't aligned 100% with your feminine energy. And rightfully so, because there's some clowns, there's some cheats, there's some fuck niggas out here that's pulling on your spiritual energy. But woman, if I tell you this and I mean it what I say, and I'm going to say woman, If I tell you this, woman, if you get yourself lined up the way you feel in your heart you supposed to be, your feminine energy is on point, your spirit man is right, everything is right, you can tell a man to do anything you need him to do. And instinctively in his mind, linked to the mitochondria DNA of the pure feminine energy, we will do what you need us to do without hesitation, like a fucking fool. We will go. I don't even know how to hold our lip right. Yeah, baby. Okay, yeah, we gonna do it. Yeah, we'll do it because now you giving us purpose. You giving us something to do. And for any man sitting out here and say, "Oh, woman can't tell a man what to do. She may be in the back." I'll show you a man that done lost his motherfucking way. Cause I ain't never wanted to get a nice fly home to impress my homeboy. I ain't never want to sit up there and get my beard cut just to look in the mirror and say, "Dog, what you think? This bitch look good on me?" No, I did all that to find the proper woman. So I know, so I have a purpose. I could move it the way I move. It is what it is. So I could have a purpose on what I need to do, what she need to do, how I need to act. Give me a sense of my identity, because don't no man have a sense of identity without a woman. It is what it is. The red pill, blue pill cat done got a lot of us brothers sick. I understand women have taken advantage of us, our kind heart nature, because we were raised by single mamas. I get it. But at the end of the day, when you got you a good woman, it goes back to that factory programming of your masculine energy. That masculine energy is made to support feminine energy, 100%. So, ladies, if y'all looking for a good man, get in your soft girl era, get in your feminine energy, but be tough on who you give your pussy, your body to. The world gonna open up to you, man. I'm telling you, that's a promise. You can't tell me. Be incorruptible in your spirituality. Be incorruptible in your mission to change your community. Be incorruptible in your idea to make your kids stronger, better, faster, or to get them a sense of purpose and desire. Promise that spirit gonna get into you, and the world gonna listen to you and look at you and change you. Because that energy is looking for the most uncorruptible black woman on the planet, that's in her feminine energy, not uncorruptible in sainthood spirit. They looking for you. And when they get into you, the world gonna look for you too, and the world gonna bow down at your feet. It's the reason they call her the Black Madonna, Jesus Mama. It's the reason. I'm finna let you go. I gotta get ready for the week. I'm finna let you go. All right, everybody. I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you in the universe. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you know somebody with a 3D printer that could print elastic rubber gel, not the hard shit, that elastic rubber gel, you get them people my motherfucking email. Because I could draw them a schematic, and they going to bring that click tickler back, and you could thank me later. I may just start selling a bitch on my website. Y'all gonna thank me. I'm gonna let y'all go. I got problems, y'all. Happy day, happy day. Everybody be good. Ladies, stay blessed. Y'all have a good one.